we love Venezuela. We usually just do the interviews with you, Lawrence, because we like you so much.
Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. It's so good to be talking once again with Victor and Mikael. NEIKED is in the house, guys. It's been a long time since we last spoke. 3 years. How have you been?
Really good.
Yeah.
Really good.
A lot of things has happened since we last spoke. You've dropped amazing tracks alongside great artists, including the one and only NILE RODGERS. The Moves is just an amazing banger. And I was wondering, since I heard that track, how was the experience working alongside such a legend?
Oh, it's hard to describe. It was like being in a dream, basically. We both listened to a lot of like 70s disco music as well. And when we had him on the song and we were in the studio, it was just, I couldn't believe it. And I'm guessing you feel the same way, Michael.
Yeah, it was. I mean, he's a legend. It's also fun to just hang around with somebody who's been through so many things and just hearing
Yeah.
his stories and just seeing him and hearing him play. It's just, yeah, it's a really cool thing.
Did you guys got to watch him like do his magic in the studio, like bring out the hit maker and just strum some notes, and then all the magic happened alongside with you guys?
Exactly. We're chill guys, and he's a very chill guy as well.
Yeah.
To be honest, he made it look very easy as well when he was playing.
Yeah, I can imagine. I mean, I'm such a fan of Nile Rodgers, and when I heard that you guys were working with him, and when I got to listen to the song, I mean, that's just pure magic. Alongside Muni Long too. Muni Long is just a great artist too.
Yeah,
What's your
great.
favorite song with Nile?
My favorite song with Nile, there's a lot of them. I mean, we can go back from the Chic era.
Yeah.
There's a lot. I mean, there's a cover he did when he wasn't part of Chic. I don't know the name of the band was called, but he was alongside Bernard Edwards on bass, and he was covering "You Should Be Dancing" by the Bee Gees. That cover is amazing. You can find it on YouTube. There's also, I mean, such classics like "Yowza Yowza Yowza." I mean, of course, "Get Lucky" with Daft Punk is just an amazing track. It seems like you're not afraid of exiting your comfort zone. I mean, throughout your catalog, we can find different genres. There's funk, obviously, like with Nile Rodgers. We can find pop, like house music, Afrobeats alongside Arya Star. But always, no matter the genre, the NEIKED essence is always there. Is there a genre like where NEIKED is not comfortable yet?
Oh, that's a good question. Maybe like heavy metal would
Okay.
be hard. I'd love
Coming
to.
soon, though.
We should do that. That's actually a sick idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we just love music, like all types of different music. So when we started this party too, the whole thing was about doing anything we wanted and in any way we wanted it to be. And that includes like doing a bunch of different genres. And I think, yeah, after some time, if you listen to everything, you're still gonna hear a naked ID or some sort of identity that, yeah, it's a lot of different genres, but it's just the way we love listening to all types of music. So it's fun to hear that see that so many people have been down to work with us, even if they've been in very different genres. But yeah, it's just wild that really fun that it's been possible to do this the way we wanted to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we're having fun as well. And if both sides are just having fun, it's probably gonna turn out good. There's no
Yeah.
stress, no like, you know, I think it's just having fun.
It's true. And it's also like when we hear stuff, usually it's like we could do a lot of probably the same stuff too, but usually we're interested when like when we hear something new or whatever that is, that sparks an idea to collaborate with an artist. And that's when we sort of reach out or we hear whatever it is. Usually uh, that happens once. We have other stuff too, but
Okay.
sometimes it's like with Ira, we felt that that would be a really cool collab on a specific song we were working on, and that felt really right. And then we're doing something and working on something completely different. That usually sparks another idea. So it's rare that we usually go back to like, oh, let's do more in this genre. It's more like, oh, here's another cool thing we really like. Who could we do this with, and who would probably like to collaborate with us or whatever that is. And Ira was like you said, it's a bit different from the other stuff, but you still hear the bass line
Yeah, it's
coming
there.
in that. Yeah.
Is it like a dream collaboration, maybe? Something that you wanna I don't know, manifest or put it out there into the universe so it can come true? Like a dream collaboration with an artist or a producer?
I mean, yeah, I could say from my end, Victor has probably some different. We have a lot of different ones, but I actually like the band Alabama Shakes and like Brittany Howard's voice a
Nice.
lot. But that's not like that's just a really cool
Yeah.
voice.
What about you, Victor?
And I was just thinking Pharrell,
Yeah.
Also sick.
I think Pharrell and Naked would be an
Yeah,
incredible
that'd be
song.
sick.
Congratulations on Glide. That song is sick too. Portugal the Man is such an amazing band. How that happened?
We heard this. We had this song idea. We had some friends who also played us some stuff that was really cool that we worked on, and there was sort of a melody to the whole thing. And the way it's sung, it's pretty like you need to be not too many artists can do it,
Hmm.
could do it, or but we heard like Portugal being one of those voices that actually could do that type of record.
Yeah.
So they were our like first like someone we really wanted on the song. So we actually sent him the song and he was like, I love this. Uh the people we work with also like, spoke to his team and he was like, I love this song. I really want to jump on the record. And we never thought that would be even like that was our number one
Yeah.
person that we wanted to do the song. So for him to be like, oh, I get sent so many stuff, but I love this one and I just want to do it straight away. And he sent back the vocals and it's like,
Man, I think you and me pretty much at the same time, we were like, Portugal the Man, get that to happen. And he's such a nice guy, and he did it. It was just a couple of days, and then we had it back, and it sounded great. And he did his thing, and he obviously has a very like particular voice as well, which gave like the song went up to the next level as
Yeah.
well.
I also noticed that you guys lately have been dropping tracks on your own pace. You're not rushing to stuff. Like you're taking your time to post your songs and to release songs and to collaborate too. Is there something in particular about that? Are you guys planning on releasing an album?
we have some really cool stuff too that might come out faster next time because we've been doing a lot of music with a lot of different cool artists. So now we have more stuff. An album, yeah, might be on the way. Might be on the way.
20.
Maybe 2026 or something like that. But yeah, I know a lot of people, but it's also these days, a lot of people release records all the time. There's so much
Yeah.
music out there that we feel that somebody needs to be slow out there because it's insane. It's just mu music everywhere and people dropping everything. So we like to take it slow. We like to do the opposite
Yeah.
of whatever happens in the world.
But also, I've noticed that on your Instagram and all the posts that you're sharing, there's also like this new, I don't know, like appearance about you guys. Like the videos are taking, something's happening within the house. Like you guys are always sitting on the couch or something like that. So that's what my question was going. Maybe that is all going to be featured on an album.
Hey, you might be onto something there, Lorenzo.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff has been happening in that house. We've been doing some stuff in that house, which is really cool. And then, I mean, we got the animated part of Naked that's coming too, for people to get some more content
Cool.
of us as well. Just because we are so slow, we need some our friendly characters that people are going to see more of. So yeah, it's a new era, and we're gonna drop more music, and we're gonna drop more other fun stuff too. So you'll see what the future holds.
Are there plans for tour, that plans for or shows or something like that?
Yeah, we're talking about that too, but right now it's a lot of music making and getting everything finalized. So we have some really cool stuff. We have another record, might not come out now, but I know we have like Earth Gang and Too Rare on a song. We have some other really cool
Nice.
features on other records. So yeah, we'll see what comes out next. But right now we're in complete music mode,
Yeah.
and 2026 we'll see what happens. Sorry, Vic, did you?
No, I just said we just feels like we're just traveling and riding.
Yeah.
Do you enjoy more being in the studio as a producer or being in the studio as a songwriter?
It's a good question. That's a really good question. I think for me personally, I'm usually more like in the role of a producer. I would say Michael is too. But to be honest, it's probably more fun as a songwriter. Like it's with the producing, it's a lot of technical stuff, you know, which I think both of us hate, to be honest. Until it sounds sick, you know, then it's obviously it feels great. But the songwriting is more like free. Like you pick up a guitar and just write a chorus. But then taking that chorus and producing it and making a track and building this whole thing, that's more what we do, like, or spend most time on, you know. Because then basically if you write a song, you can afterwards, you know, and you don't have to think about it. But the producing keeps going for like, it could be 1 week, or it could be like 6 months.
Yeah.
You drive yourself insane, you know. But no, the songwriting is probably more fun, but the producing is obviously very important and has to be done. And that's kind of where we put our identity as NEIKED as well, you know, with the sounds and getting the bass, like you were saying, and all that stuff. I don't know if that answers the question.
Yeah, 100%. How about you, Michael?
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, the way we work. Victor is more the genius, technical, really vibey producer who's really good at producing it. And sometimes when that gets over, what I'm good at helping is putting that, like, maybe we stop here, we find whatever we need to get finalize the whole thing, because you can go on forever too, which is a fun thing, but it's also that's the mentality you also need to have to aim for perfection, like something that's really cool and unique too sometimes. Like you need to push and push. So I think we're just on the producing side of things, getting things done. That's fun. I like a lot too, like the vision of the whole thing, or like who do we work with, what would work with what, and like that's a fun part of the whole thing as well. So like it's there's a lot of different elements to it, but in general, just liking the whole journey of like here's an abstract idea. You don't even know where that's gonna go, and eventually that ends up being something that's like, wow, this is actually something that we think is really cool and we can listen to. That whole process is it's a fun thing, but it's also a brutal thing.
Yeah.
It can be, yeah, it's really fun, but it's also sometimes really fucking hard. So yeah, I don't know if that answers the question either, but
No, it totally does. I mean, I've always find that interesting about songwriters and producers as well, that there's maybe, I don't want to say like two sides of a same person, but the approach to each and every process of it, either songwriting or producing, it's different.
we've also chosen like a way of working. Like when we had the sexual record out, we could have chosen to do like sexuals and sexuals over again with the same sound and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But we just wanted to keep it, I mean, keep it real to why we started the thing. Why we started was because we wanted to be able to drop like whatever record. Didn't want anybody to know what we were going to drop next. So we were like really being in different genres and doing stuff. But I know after we had the first big record, we have like a hit record, people expect you to do the same thing or come up with the same thing. And that might have been an easier route, but we just also chose to keep doing what we thought was more fun,
And
doing
challenging too,
different
I guess.
stuff. So yeah. So that becomes a part of like the whole challenging part of uh the music and production side as well. Who do you think we should work with, Lorenzo?
Oh,
Who would
there's
you
a lot of artists. I mean, right now, maybe within the Latin scene, there's a lot of artists that I think your sound will be great. Venezuelan artists are awesome too. Have you heard any Venezuelan music?
I'm pretty bad with Venezuelan music, but happy to like
Yeah.
tell us
There's a lot of
who's
bands. I can send you a playlist. You
yeah,
Yeah.
do
can.
that. Would love to hear that. Yeah, that'd be really cool. Send that over. This is NEIKED. You're listening to Lorenzo, who's the best radio host we've ever known. Uh, please go check out our new song, NEIKED, featuring the Portugal the Man, Glide. See you around soon. Have a great summer.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Victor.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Hope
Bye.
to see you again soon. Bye.
Yeah.